Okay, so there's something that I want to talk about, and I don't care if anyone wants to talk about it, but I'm tired of hearing about it. Um, so, how do I want to start this? First of all, y'all know who I am. I'm just Kay, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Um, there's a whole lot going on. Whole lot. And a whole lot been going on. A whole lot. It's supposed to be like the age of reveal, the age of Aquarius, or whatever they want to call it. I don't believe in zodiac, spirituality. I don't believe in nothing but consciousness in your mind and where it's going. And mine's been going to shit. I'm going to say it just like that. And it can never really go to shit because I'm a very conscious, outside about critical thinker all the time. I was born that way. So I'm always 5D over. I'm in the future already all the time before I do anything. Like, I'm thinking about what I'm looking at a person and know what they finna do just by their face. I'm all the way over there. I operate very differently, and I enjoy my dreams and I enjoy alone time. None of that matters. So this is what I wanted to talk about, and I tried to go live, but for some reason all of my stuff is glitching. So I had to do it the old school way that they taught you in school. Even my camera light and everything on my phone is glitching. Like, so I'm gotta make up camera light and stuff like that. It doesn't matter because I'm going to get my point across. What I want to talk about today is male loneliness. Male loneliness. The fake epidemic of male loneliness. And I say fake epidemic because every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Karma exists and destiny exists. That being said, to me, those are more conscious-minded. I don't know. They're not really theories to me, but some would say they're theories. It makes more sense than religions do or whatever else, but that's everybody's business about whatever they believe. I don't believe in no system at all. I don't believe in any system at all. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in politics. I don't believe in none of that. It's all entertainment to me. It's all a joke. That being said, let's talk about the male loneliness epidemic. How can you be so fascist and so narcissistic? I know everybody like to throw that word around and don't even really know what it means, but you know what it means. And manipulating and hypocritical to women since the beginning of time. Nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changed. Women have been sold like cattle, been mistreated in the most heinous of ways for a very, 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 very long time, and still is. So when you talk about male loneliness, it just shows how narcissistic most men are. So you tell me, even if we're rich or have, you know, assets or anything like that, our dads was selling us at 10. And what's her name? I think her name was Queen Caroline. She was sold to a man at 6 months old. King Arthur, 6 months old, sold to a man for marriage. Yeah, they had dowries and all that other stuff, and trading cattle and cows and all this other stuff for women. Women didn't have no say in that. They used to lock the pretty stepdaughter up, even though she was rich in the castle by herself, and everybody being mean to her and torturing her and stuff. Women never wanted that. Women never had a choice in that. Stuff like that still goes on today in 2025. Stuff been going on like that. So when you talk about male loneliness, it's almost like I kind of almost throw up in my mouth a little bit because it's like, and I've been in relationships. I've never cheated. Like, I done got my get back before. Not getting back in the relationship, like I left him really meant that I was leaving and he wanted to get back with me. And then got hurt by whatever he felt like I did when we were separated and stuff like that. But I've never had in my heart to cheat. I never had in my heart to creep. I never had in my heart to uh, emotionally tear someone down, especially someone that I say I love. I never had in my heart to deceive. I never had in my heart to steal. I never had in my heart to violate. But these are all things that women go through dealing with the opposite sex. I know I'm not the only one. Most women deal with this. And it's not just from your partner. It's from all opposite sex in the world. Most of them. I haven't met literally just today alone. Not today alone. I don't even want to talk about today alone. But literally, there has not been a day in my life where I haven't heard some masculine, over masculine, narcissistic, manipulating thing from a man. Like, oh, I'm horny, so I have to care. I'm not. And I'm trying to figure out why y'all all walking around so damn horny. First off. Second off, ain't nobody really been treated right as a woman, so why do you think once a woman don't need a house from you, don't need a car from you, don't need no money from you, why do you think she gonna be bothered with you and worrying about your feelings about some stuff that she should have never cared about to begin with? And you never gave a crap about her like that. You guys want to cheat 100 times, and then the woman get mad and somebody want to treat her better, and she go venture off one time, and you're crying, and she's a 304. Like, being in a relationship to me now is kind of traumatizing. You want someone to trust you, but you're a complete liar from the start. People are tired of going through that, and you think that makes somebody riled up and want to bang you? No, it makes people not like you at all. So now it's like, once you get off of the flesh-like stuff, like, oh yeah, because my particular thing is I like men that look like me. Oh yeah, men that look like me, they got this going on, they got that going on. Now, when I look at any man, it's like, let me run away. Let me walk the other way. Let me go around the corner somewhere and hide. If women feel like that, and I know I'm not the only one because this is so-called being an epidemic. I haven't really ever had a great relationship with nobody. And I got 7 kids. So now that, my kids are getting a little older and stuff like that, it's just like, I really, really, really would love to have love. But I experienced what I thought was love and what people told me were love. But it's always been one-sided love. It hasn't been the love that I give. Not only that, why do guys just think that women want to cook and clean? Cook, clean, and rub on them. Like, can you rub on me? Can you cook for me? Can you sing to me? Sometimes I've never gotten a gift really from a guy. The only guy that ever really bought me anything, bless his soul, has passed. I've been buying everything for them and barely have anything for myself. Always emotionally there, worried about how a man feels or what he went through, the damage that the last female caused for him, trying to make up for her damage or his mama's damage or whoever else damage. Well, honey, I got damage too, and ain't nobody making up for that shit. I'm hurt too. Ain't nobody making up for that shit. So why would a woman want to bring anybody else in this world, knowing how hard she fought, knowing how much she loved, and knowing what she had to deal with? I don't want to be responsible for nobody having to deal with anything that I've had to deal with, and I've had to deal with a lot. Everywhere you go, it's the same thing, whether it's a job or this, or that, and the third. And I have what people may, okay, so the experience of life in this vessel is more of a burden to have black skin. But I really do love myself, and I really do love my skin, and I don't want to be no other race. But it's very, very, very difficult being black, let alone a woman. Women do not have equal rights as men. All around the world, you go to Russia, they say Russian men is this and Russian men is that. But you go to Russia, you go to Pakistan, you go to other countries. Yeah, they got health care, they make money for having babies, and they don't have to work. But they also get domestic violence, and nobody helps them. They also can get murdered by their husbands, and nobody blinks an eye. And you think how egotistical males are? They get jealous of their own woman. She looking too pretty or whatever else, and all of a sudden you want to beat her up, or like, just tear her down to make her feel smaller because he's not feeling great. Like, it's the emotional aspect of males. Like, sometimes I really do think that men are little bitches, and I'm gonna say that. But I don't want to date no woman. I would love to have a great man, but I almost don't want to date anything. I almost don't want to do anything in that fashion because I done been so conditioned my whole life, being harassed and hearing about sex and effing and all this other stuff. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to hear about that no more. Take me fishing. I want to go fishing. I want to learn how to fly an airplane. I still haven't been on an airplane, and I'm 36. I've had plenty of money to go on an airplane, but most of that money went to buying stuff for men or my kids. My kids deserve it though, but the man part is just like, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, it's unneeded, and it's unwanted. You guys constantly want to get a female to add to your value, but as soon as a female get with you, you decrease hers way down. And you're not emotionally supportive. We are expected to carry our own emotions and yours and everybody else's. So male loneliness is not an epidemic. Male loneliness is called karma. And what is going on is called divine destiny. Because what will be, and what will happen, will happen. And, people, you can have the dumbest person on earth, bruh, and you continue to do something over and over again. It don't matter. Ain't enough love in the world. It doesn't matter. Eventually, the dumbest person, if it take them 10 years, 20 years, or even 30 years, will get tired. That's why people commit suicide and all types of stuff. Because people are tired. But you mean to tell me I have a choice? So you mean to tell me I don't have to marry somebody and have them connected to everything that I do anymore? You mean to tell me I can have my own savings account? You mean to tell me I can have my own house and my own car? Why would I let a man come and run my stuff? Why would I let a man come and he needs me to need him so bad that he got to put me down? Why I can't be myself? Why I can't be a strong woman and somebody like me for me like I have to do a man? And it gets to the point where it becomes a headache. And it's unnecessary. And, we go to the doctor. The men halfway don't go to the darn doctor most of the time. We go to the doctor and find out we got blood pressure issues, stress issues, heart issues. Literally almost everything that most women go through physically in illnesses is caused through stress. And most of it is stress through the opposite sex. So who want to kill themselves with somebody that supposedly love them? And it becomes a big deceit because it's like, You love them, so you know how it feels and how you treat people that you love. But it's not reciprocated. You're expected to forgive everything a person do wrong, and they keep doing wrong. But expect you to be an angel virgin Mary. Come on now, the hypocrisy is ridiculous. But, that's what I kind of wanted to speak on. I got my own opinion about everything, anything. If you ever want to ask me, you can ask me. But don't be afraid to hear what I'm going to say, because it might be a little different than what you've ever heard. I want to get out in the sun again. I want to be able to be on a boat, not as no Statue of Liberty, sex toy tool, picture statue for somebody. I want to be on a boat fishing. I want to lay out in the sun and people ain't staring at me and trying to look at my butt. I want to wear little cute clothes and I don't become a sex object because I wore cute clothes. And unfortunately, the world that we live in, a lot of things that people just want, called peace and enjoyness, want to enjoy things themselves. Like as women, we have to think about everything before we do it and before we can enjoy it. We have to live 5D. We have no choice but to live 5D. It's for protection of ourself, protection of our spirit, protection of our mind. But the whole thing is having a man is supposed to be protection. We don't need men for nothing else but protection. And a lot of times when we get these men, it feels like we put the evil within. We're not protected from the outside world. We're not protected from words. We're not protected from other people. We're not protected from the people at work. We're not protected from nothing. So what is the point? What is the point? When we give you good advice, you don't listen. We tell you what's wrong because we care, you don't listen. You just go and get a yes person that don't listen. And then they don't listen and don't want you. Then you come back. We try to deal with all the issues as far as our kids, our money, your money, trying to save money. Always, day and night. Who wants to do that? And then a lot of us get still robbed. Robbed of that. Robbed of a lot of things. People tired. People are tired. And it's getting to the point now, like, we getting older too, like, we having daughters. So we telling our daughters the tea before it happened because we actually care. Because some of us missed our moms telling us that. Some of us missed our grandmas telling us the right thing. But look what they had to deal with. They've been women longer to go than this, so I'm sure they've dealt with similar, same. We're not going to compare it worse or not because people don't know what people deal with in their individual lives. And they think that just because it's 2025 and women have independence, no, it's a mind game. It's a mind freak all the time. It's always picture by picture, giving dolls and everything. You need a man, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man. Oh, you got to worry about his feelings. Oh, you got to heal him. What do I look like? I'm not a damn magician. I got to go to college just like you to be a psychologist. But, it's just too hard. It's too hard to be in love. It's too hard. Life is too hard. But you know what? One thing I love about women are fighters. Women try to make stuff better still. And instead of making an individual better, why not try to make the world better? And if the world being better means that ultimately just having peace. Because I'm not going to teach my sons the same thing that, you guys are doing. I think it's very weak to walk around with your hormones on your shoulder constantly. And most of us women do too. That's why a lot of women just use you for it, for the money they need. Because most guys just walk around with their hormones on their shoulders. And it been that way. Y'all so freaky, y'all freaking each other now. Like, come on, man. Y'all talk about a Jezebel spirit. Y'all got the Jezebel spirit. I get so tired of hearing about the same thing all the time. I literally can't have a conversation with a man without him bringing up the S word, sex. I'm tired of saying it. Everywhere I go, that's all they know. That's all they talking about. And why is it your need to express to me that you're horny or how you feel? Like, why is y'all so horny? I don't care. It's scaring me. Life is not about that. Procreation is about having your wonderful genes still being here on earth. And right now, everybody's genes ain't wonderful. Genes ain't just how you look. Genes is your DNA, your mind, how it works, everything about you. So when I hear about male loneliness, like I said, it makes me roll my eyes. It makes me want to choke a little bit. It's like, what did you expect? What did you expect? I bet 98% of men can talk to you about a girl he had that he should have treated better. Nobody want to hear that crap. In almost every relationship I've been in, I have to hear about how the last person didn't treat them right. That's not my fault. That shouldn't be my fault and problem to fix either. And then when you fix it and you try to be Mrs. Fix It, what they do? Cheat on you. Hurt you. Lie to you. And cheating is not so much as the issue about cheating. It's the deceit and the lies. How you tell me you're going to be the best thing I ever had all the time. And you ain't shit. And I know some people are going to just try to attack it and try to make it about a part of my personal life. No, it's not a part of my personal life. I love who I love. But I don't mix love. I don't keep attachments. I don't do sneaky stuff. I don't deceive my partner because I love my partner. Whether in their face or behind their back. Now, if I'm single, you can't... Oh, John. See. Now, if I'm single, you cannot tell me what to do or how long it's going to take me to do anything or when I can do it. That's my business. And that is the point I'm just trying to make. I just wanted to address the issue of male loneliness epidemic because it's not an epidemic. It's called karma.